Okay, hopefully you've been practicing your Greek letters. Today we're going to try to learn Mark 9:23. It's a very important verse, and it says, Jesus said unto them, if thou can believe, all things are possible to him that believes. What a great verse to try to learn. Down here in the Greek, in the Textus Receptus, you can see the words in the Greek for Mark 9:23. Says the same thing. And we have over here on the right side each word that we can pronounce individually in that passage. For instance, here's Jesus.
Ιησούς,
Isus. Now, it's very important that you're practicing the letters on your own, and you can find that in the playlist here in my channel called Learn Greek with Me. Learn Greek with Me. So if you're already familiar with how the letters are sounding for the most part, and you're starting to get that, then it's time to start trying to practice some words. And we're going to start with Mark 9:23. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go through it a couple of times real quick in the Greek straight through, and then we're going to break down each word, okay? So let's listen to it straight through first here.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό, «Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε, πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι».
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό, «Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε, πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι».
Okay, now we're going to break down individual parts, nice and slow. First, this highlighted part.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό, ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό.
Next section we're going to do, let's do it.
Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε, ήδη να σε πιστεύσε.
Okay, now the last part.
Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι, πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι.
Okay, what does this passage say again? And Jesus said unto him, if thou can believe, all things are possible to him that believes. We're going to do this first part right here. Jesus said unto him. Let's play that, just that part there, and see what we have.
Ο δε Ιησούς, ο δε Ιησούς.
Ode Isus, and you can see Ode Isus, Ode, it's written de-o here. Over here in the Textus Receptus, though, you can see how it's Ode Isus. Ode Isus, that's Jesus. Jesus said unto him. So what's the word for said?
Είπεν αυτό.
I wanted you to hear the S involved in this word, ipen, ipen. Let's hear it.
Είπεν αυτό.
It's really these two words together. Ipen avto, ipen avto.
Είπεν αυτό.
It's said unto him, ipen avto, auto.
Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό.
Okay, when you say it fast, it's really bringing in this S from Isus. Synpenato.
Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό.
I want you to understand you can hear that S coming in from the other word.
Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό.
So you can hear that S when you sing this word. It's difficult to separate the two. Let's hear the S in there.
Είπεν αυτό.
Hear that?
Είπεν αυτό.
So to get just the ipen, these two words are going together quite similarly as well. What I'm trying to do is show you how the S is part of the words are coming into the other word very quickly, and it's hard to identify just the individual word. Now, we're going to identify the lema on each of these in just a moment, but it's interesting to hear how esusipen, it's connected like that. The S comes right into the ipen, atto, esusipenato. Let's hear it again.
Είπεν αυτό.
Sipenafto. Now let's just try to hear the word ipenafto, said unto him. Said unto him.
Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό. Είπεν αυτό.
Okay, you can hear the E, pen, P-E-N, the word pen, ofto. That's an O, T-O, omega. Isus, ipen, ofto. So we're getting this first part is what we're trying to do here. Let's hear just that first part.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό.
Here it is in the Textus Receptus.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό.
Okay, let's hear the next part.
Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε. Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε.
Let's look at it in the Textus Receptus here.
Ήδη να σε πιστεύσε. Δύνασε.
To, E, din, that's an N. Dines is an S. but it's got an e at the end of it.
Δύνασε, δύνασε,
Vinase, vinase. You can't hardly hear the D, and the U sounds like a V. Vinase, vinase,
δύνασε, δύνασε,
vinase. Now listen how it blends into the next word. Pistese, pistese.
Πιστεύσε, πιστεύσε. Η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
Starting from to.
Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
And remember that means if you can believe.
Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
It's interesting because this to e dinese, when it comes off this S, that rolls right into the P. Sep. It's interesting because that's what can throw you off a little bit here to hear the individual words. The S, se, sepesten. So that's what it's rolling right off there.
Το η δύνασε,
Here's the S rolling off of this word right here.
σε,
Hear it? You hear the sep from the S coming from the one word and the P which starts the next word. Sep.
σε,
Hear it? And then when you hear the P sound, it's this new word over here. Pistese.
πιστεύσε,
Pistese.
πιστεύσε, πιστεύσε.
Just this word right here.
Πιστεύσε, πιστεύσε.
Pistese. Two S's in it. There's an S there. There's an S there. Pistese. But you're going to hear the S over here in this word rolling into this. So you'll hear a esp, sespe. Listen.
Η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Σε πιστεύσε, σε πιστεύσε. Η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
Now what does that mean? If thou can believe. If thou can believe. Let's hear it. If thou can believe.
Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
If thou can believe. Okay, let's hear it with Jesus said unto him, if thou can believe. Jesus said unto him.
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό.
Jesus said unto him,
Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό.
if thou can believe.
Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
If thou can believe.
Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε.
Okay, now we have one part to go here, and that's all things are possible to him that believes.
Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι.
Okay, what we're doing is we're taking that last part, all things are possible. It's really just, it looks like it's just three words. All possible and believe. Well, we're going to take that last part, all things are possible to him that believes, and we're going to do the all things are possible part first. So let's just focus on that right now. And then we'll get to the last word, believe, in just a moment.
Πάντα δυνατά. Πάντα δυνατά.
All right, let's look at this carefully. There's the P, there's the N, panta, panta, dinata, dinata. That's an N, nata, panta, dinata, panna, dinata,
Πάντα δυνατά.
panta, dinata. All things are possible.
Πάντα δυνατά.
Panta, dinata. All things are possible. Okay, let's finish the last part.
Το πιστεύοντι. Το πιστεύοντι. Το πιστεύοντι.
All right, here's the toe. Pistavonte. As an N, P, and an S, Tivon, N, T. Toe, pistavonte.
Το πιστεύοντι. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι. Ο δε Ιησούς είπεν αυτό. Το η δύνασε, πιστεύσε. Πάντα δυνατά το πιστεύοντι.